Good morning, everyone. Hope you are all doing good. Welcome back. Today, I have a story for you. This is a very interesting story. I have read this story in one of the Zen book, the Zen story book. There was this Buddhist monks who were living in a particular place, a small town in China. Okay, and near this particular place where they are living, there are some farmland and few farmers actually doing agriculture. So there was one particular farmer who always sees how these Buddhist monks are living, how they are actually leading their life. So he always used to get inspired by the way these people are living. So he just keeps watching each and every day these people, whatever that they are doing, the meditation, the kind of living, the simplicity and all that. He was very much inspired. And so what he thinks is like, he is thinking to put his son, he has a son, so he's thinking like, let me put my son into this particular Buddhism learning, so let him learn something and come back, because at least his life should be better. So he takes his son to this Buddhist community, and he goes to the Buddhist guru and says, Guruji, this is my son, and I am a farmer who is living very near to your society. I wanted my son to learn Buddhism, learn something from you. So I would kindly request you to please take him as your student. And the monk says, okay, so if you really wanted him to learn something from here, that's fine. Please go ahead, leave him, and you can go to your home now. So the father leaves his son, the farmer leaves his son there, and he goes back to his normal routine. So few days went by, and this son was asked to do little chores, like every day he will be asked to go ahead and bring some water from a well which is very nearby, and they were asking them to bring the water from the well where the bucket is actually having a hole. So you can understand, right? So when there is a hole in the bucket, the water will be spilling off when he's carrying it. So he used to think like, what is this? These Buddhist monk, I thought they were very clever because my dad has brought him here to learn something that I can become so great. But these people, they are giving me a bucket with a hole and they're asking me to bring water, like so many numbers, 100 buckets of water, 1,000 buckets of water every day, and by the time I bring the water from the well to the particular spot where I need to bring it, all the water spills out. So this way, this particular student, he actually gets very agitated, and he was like, you know what, I was not sure why my dad has brought me here. So he was like thinking, there were two things running in his mind. Why should I be here? They're not teaching me anything. I am just doing the same thing again and again. And that too, the fact is like the bucket has a hole. And even they're not changing the bucket. Oh my God, this is really, horrible. I don't want to be here. That's the kind of thing that is running in his mind. Because he wanted the monks to, take him, sit them in front of him, teach something kind of thing. So that was not happening every day. So months went by, and this was the same thing that was happening. And this particular student, he always keeps to carry the water, bring him into the hut. By the time he brings the water into the hut, the complete water spills out. So he was really frustrated, and one particular day he just asked the Guruji, let me go and see my father and come back. And Guruji says, okay, as you wish. So this time he thinks like, I'm sure I will not return back to this place because I didn't learn anything from here. I was just wasting completely more than a year now. I'm just wasting my time here. So he thinks that way, and he started going to his house. The moment he goes to his house, the farmer and his wife were so much happy, and they're welcoming like anything. Oh my God, at least you are so blessed to actually learn something from the monks. So they were treating him so nicely. At the night time, they were feeding him some nice rich dinner in the farmer's house. The son started eating his dinner. So slowly the farmer asked, my dear son, I know that there are, it has become so many months you are living in that particular monk's community. Can I know what did you learn? So the moment the farmer asked this particular question, the son gets extremely angry and he immediately knocked his hand, the fist, against the wooden table where they were sitting and having the dinner. You know what? The moment he hit his fist on the wooden table, the table broke completely and it scattered. The farmer got shocked, and in fact, even the son got shocked because he thought like he was just hitting slightly. He didn't realize that he has so much of strength. By a small hit, he can break the complete wooden table. So then he was like, oh my god, I never realized I got so much of energy just with a small hit. I would be able to break this particular big table. And he was stunned and shocked by this particular thing. And the farmer was looking at it and he was also shocked. Oh my god, you became so strong. So they were just watching. I know you have a question. Why are you saying this story to me, right? So I have an analogy here as well. See, have you seen your mom or women in the family making rotis? You would have seen them kneading the dough like anything. They would be kneading, pressing, and it would take some time for that particular the dough to come to a perfect stage where they can actually make very soft rotis. Slowly pouring the water, they would be kneading like gently pressing it hard, and they would be kneading it in such a way that it comes to a form where they can actually make rotis. It is not the moment they pour the water in the flour, the roti comes out. So similarly, in life, when we are doing something, please don't expect a result immediately. We may not be knowing like what we are doing, but see, when you're focused on something, when you are like into something seriously, please give it some time where you can actually realize there is some improvement that is happening inside you, like the roti or like that particular farmer's son. You may not understand why I am being pressed so much, why I am being under this particular pressure so much. Yeah, you will start feeling that way as well, but you know what, at one particular day you will be skilled on that. So I'm sure the story might be funny, the roti story, but still please take up the story and understand that we need to take some time in realizing the benefits or realizing what our real skills are when we are consistently doing something. All right. Thank you for watching and keep sharing. Bye bye.